Aw. I was wanting to make a video because I'm getting my YouTube channel going and people are liking it so far, and I just got some stuff in the mail, so I thought I would share it with you guys. Um, I've only been using my phone to take videos so far. I'm trying to use Photo Booth on my computer, and I just open it up. It's not something I normally use. I probably haven't opened it up in years. And it was nice because there are some pictures on it that I didn't know were there that my little brother took. um, I'm in one of the pictures, and behind him, and I'm pregnant, so I'm assuming this was three and a half years ago when I was pregnant with my son. But it was just a nice surprise because my little brother actually died of an overdose last November, so nice having little pop-ups like that little parts and pieces of him that just appear sometimes. Anyways, yeah, so save those pictures now that I know they're there. He's showing he has these, I don't know, he loved hats and he was obsessed with shoes, his Nikes and Air Jordans and stuff. I don't know much about shoes, but it was him taking pictures of his stuff. Yeah, I don't remember what I ordered, but these are some seeds from Bessie's. I've bought so many seeds, but here and there I go, oh no, I forgot to order this, or oh, I really like that. I should get some of those. And I'm assuming this was one of those spur of the moment stuff. Wait, why am I getting this? Double Click Cosmos. I thought I already got a bunch of these. Oh well. Thank you, Bessie's. I think I just got my... Did I order gladiolas? No, my gladiolas were from somewhere else. Anyways. Hi. Okay. I'm going to try this again. Oh, and I just realized things are flipped. Ha! Cool. Sorry. I'm really glad I opened up Photo Booth for the first time in how many years. But every time I get to the 2-minute mark, my video starts lagging and I lose stuff. So I'm glad I found those pictures, but QuickTime! I can use QuickTime. Anyways, so yeah, that Bessie's Cosmos Double Click. I don't know. I must have ordered them a while ago. I don't know why I'm getting it now. I think from Bessie's what I ordered, and I think I just threw this in as extra, was I'm waiting for some lilies and anemones. And, oh, freesia. I love freesia. I'm trying them again. I didn't have very good luck with them a couple years ago, but I love them so much. And I think it was just where I got them from Brex. You know what? I'm never buying from Brex again. Am I allowed to say that? Anyways, yeah, I'm not ordering from Brex anymore. So yeah, I'll try these, the freesia from Bessie's and see if they do any better. Anyways, I also got in the mail a letter from Cathy. She was sending me some money for seeds. I sent them to her in Toronto, Cathy's family, so I do that for her. And she had seen my video on the plastic totes I mentioned in them and storing my dahlias, and she had a good idea. Instead of leaving the lids popped open to let air flow in while my tubers are being stored in my back room in the vermiculite and the plastic totes, just drilling some holes in the top, which is an excellent idea. I think because this was just my first year trying it out, I didn't want to ruin the plastic totes because I'll use them for something else if it didn't work, but they worked great. So yeah, those plastic totes from now on are for dahlia tuber storage. And yay! If you sent me money, that means you also got your seeds. I'm glad. So that was it for the mail today, I guess. I had started doing a video earlier, but it didn't save for some reason. Again, photo booth was doing something weird. But so it's 3 degrees here right now in Carleton Place, Ontario, just outside of Ottawa. So I thought I would put some seedlings outside to harden off and get some full sunshine because I'm running out of room inside. They were just snapdragons. Snapdragons are pretty good with cold, and I'm hoping in a couple weeks to actually get them planted outside. And I'm going to make my first ever hoop tunnel with some agribon, and I've been finding some new materials to use for the hoops. And this year I'm all about starting my garden before May long weekend. I've been doing a ton of research on cool hardy plants, and I would like to get stuff outside actually April 10th. That's what I'm aiming for. That would be amazing. Yeah, and I'm going to share all my successes, all my failures, all the stuff I learned on this adventure with you guys. So, yeah, I don't know. I live in Canada, so like I don't have a greenhouse or anything, but like there's still options, and getting stuff in the ground earlier is just really exciting for me. It extends my growing season. This year the goal is to have flowers not just at midsummer to fall, but throughout the whole season. And that one might be a little bit tough this year because I probably should have gotten on that goal last fall, but and gotten things like daffodils and stuff on the ground for the spring. It's that early spring is really hard, like in our area for our zone 5B. But I do have some Icelandic poppies that I'm doing. I bought some breadseed poppies. They're just so pretty. I know they're not the greatest for like vase life and bouquets and stuff, but still. I mean, they'll last a little bit. The dahlias don't last the longest in the vase either, and we still do them. Which I actually learned recently. Ball dahlias. Apparently, I hadn't noticed this myself before. Ball dahlias will last longer in a vase than the big decorative ones, or the dinner plate sized ones. And I didn't know this, which is great, because I actually have been really liking the ball dahlias. They weren't what I originally went for, but after last year, I'm hooked. I had a couple that I grew last year. I really, really like. Every year I'm liking them more and more, and now this year I've gone full tilt on them. One that really got me last year was Joey Winnie. I don't know if it was like a thank you tuber in an order from one of the companies I bought from last year, or if it was a mix-up for something else. I don't quite remember, but I somehow got one in my order. I never actually ordered it. Ooh, it's getting bright out there. Yes, sun. Yeah, it was gorgeous. And it was like, so the thing I'm really liking about the ball dahlias too is the ones that have like 2 colors in them. In the center where it's all like condensed, the petals, it'll be like a purpley color, and then as it goes out and around, the petals go out and around, they turn like pink, and I'm just like, ooh, I really like that. It's gorgeous, and that's what I got some new ones. Was it Ferncliff Thunder I bought? It has like yellow and purple. I got more Joey Winnies because mine rotted. I ruined it, so I had to have more. I got way more coming this year. This is why I don't like buying one tuber of anything to try out. I always buy at least 2 now, because if something happens to that one tuber, and I mean, almost all my dahlias did fine, but I had 2 that rotted that were in pots last year from being overwatered, and I think I did not use I used some leftover soil that was really, didn't have good drainage. It was a little bit more clay-like than I should have used, which is why this tuber got rot and died. And I tried to take some cuttings from it, and they just didn't, yeah. Anyways. But at least I got to see it flower. Like, the worst is when you buy a tuber and it just never grows. And then you have to wait a whole nother year to buy a new one and grow it and see what it looks like and if you like it or not. So, yeah. I always buy two. That's my rule. And ones I really like, I'll get 3 or 4. And then, you know, as long as I do good with them, I always get lots of extras for next year that I can sell off to my customers or keep for myself to boost my supply up even more. Or if I have like an occasion I need certain colors for, like my like I was keeping a lot of when I was planning for my wedding. Last year was a trial run. There was a whole bunch of orange ones I tried out last year. Some of them I loved. Some of them, I mean, they were nice, but I just decided they weren't going to be bouquet material for what I was going for. So I kind of sold off the ones, not all of them. I always keep a couple for myself, but I sold all my excess off of the other ones. But the ones I really like, I kept all for myself. Like my Babylon bronze. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. I love that one last year. Okay, well, my video's getting quite long. One thing that I missed when I lost that first video I did is I was talking about the mess behind me. Sorry, I still got Dahlia stuff out. Even though my tuber sales closed, I'm trying shipping for the first time this year. I'm going to ship to my Auntie Kim some tubers I put aside for her. She's in Deep River. And I put aside some tubers for a lady in BC who's trading me some tubers this year. And I have to wait till April because otherwise any tubers that get sent in the mail before that are probably going to freeze in the mail and arrive dead. If you order tubers from a company, this is why they don't ship out until end of March to mid-April. I saw somebody post that they made a post on one of the dahlia or flower growing Facebook sites about how if we can start dahlia tubers now indoors and get cuttings and stuff from them, why do we not get our order shipments until April? And it's because they'll especially in Canada, you send that tuber out, it'll die. Last year, I called St. Anisette Dahlias because I'd made an order with them, and they were one of the last ones that got sent to me, and they're only about 2 hours away from me. And I called just to check in and make sure things were okay. And the really nice gentleman answered the phone, and he talked and told me, actually, that they're overly cautious about this because they had a year where they sent things out, they thought the weather looked okay, and they sent things out a little bit earlier than usual, and they had customers in certain places, it depends where it's going in Canada, that actually emailed and called them to tell them that their tubers came in dead because they had frozen the mail. So they actually now are overly cautious, and I still got all my stuff at a good time, like mid-April is fine, and I still pot them up indoors to get them started before I plant them outdoors, usually the May long weekend, May 23rd, 24th, Victoria Day weekend. But yeah, that's why, like, I ordered tubers from Canadian growers last November around Black Friday, because sometimes you get a little bit of a deal. And you know, this year has shown me, like, things in the past I've noticed things have been sold out before I got to them, and I was like, oh, bummer. But this year things were like selling out super fast, like I was on it. I missed out on one tuber I really wanted, Miss Prissy. I wanted her so bad. Next year I'm getting Miss Prissy. She's a beautiful stellar dahlia. I saw her at St. Anisette when I went for my yearly road trip with my sister too. We try to go and check out flower farms once a year and go do a girls road trip every weekend, or one weekend a year. And last year we visited St. Anisette, and they had their own cut your own flower thing going on, and it was awesome. Oh my gosh, walking through all those dahlias, you got to pick 5. So you pay, I forget what it was, something like $15 for 10 stems, $20 for 15 stems, $25 for so on. But you're only allowed 5 dahlias, no matter what, because I think they were letting people do more than that before, but then the dahlia, like, and they had a huge field of dahlias, but they were running out of dahlias for people, so they had to put a cap on it, and that's totally fine. Dahlias are expensive. They should be $2 to $3 a stem, to be honest, to be competitive, and you know, like, it's a lot of, I don't know, it's worth it. It's worth it. They're the star of the show. They're your main focal flower. They're amazing. Anyways, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. St. Anisette has Miss Prissy. They had, unfortunately, for the first time, I forget what they wrote in how many years. They lost a whole bunch of their stock in their winter storage this year. And actually, the order we did put in last November, my sister and I, we got refunded it and told that unfortunately they had storage issues and lost a lot of their crop, which is super sad. But this year's a whole new year. I don't know, whatever stock survived hopefully does really well this year, and whatever it means they might have new varieties that they are replacing their old stuff with. So that's awesome. So there might be new stuff for next year, and hopefully Miss Percy's still there. Anyways, that's enough about that. But yeah, I got tubers behind me that I'm sending to my Aunt Kim. I got some tubers for my nanny I'm going to give to her. Yay, I hope they like them. Soon, I will be able to get all this stuff out of my house and outdoors. But until I have a greenhouse or move somewhere warmer, this is how my season starts, indoors. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned some stuff from this video. I'll have more to come, and I'm really having fun doing these videos for you guys. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them. I'm happy to answer. And yeah, if you could like my videos or subscribe, that would be great. I also have links to my Facebook page and my Instagram. The Instagram's been a little bit slow lately, but that always changes come spring. Winter is always kind of a I don't know, a downtime for my Instagram, or there's just lots of pictures of my kids. Don't worry, come spring that all changes. You can literally, as you scroll through my pictures, see the differences between like the seasons in my pictures. Anyways, bye guys, thanks so much.